Ruth Clay. I'm the Marketing Communications Manager. I live in Midtown, or 3rd Ward of Houston, Texas. My goals are to be happy, die rich, and die young. If I knew I couldn't fail, I would find a cure for cancer, because that seems to have all the woes in my life, and that's what everybody dies from in my family. If I had 1 month to live, I would travel around the world, making my first place to go would be Tibet, because I've always wanted to go there and meet the Dalai Lama. And go hit on girls at a bar.
So are you going to hit on girls at a bar just to see what it feels like to hit on girls at a bar?
Or to hit on girls at a bar being a guy, because that would be different. Men.
Why do you think that is?
Because girls hate me because I'm beautiful. My favorite word is erroneous. My least favorite word is like. You know, like. Intellect turns me on. Stupidity really turns me off. I love the sound of the constant breathing of the person that I love while they sleep.
Was it a nice, clean, even split before you and she got into it? Yeah, you learn a lot.
Art to me is however you express yourself through different, either conventional or non-conventional means. However, I think art that people go and look at, kind of like the Mona Lisa or one of those, is an encapsulation of that culture and time. I express myself through dance, but I don't do that very much anymore because it has to be professional. It's mostly go-go, or I guess it is non-traditional burlesque-esque. Satire or drama. Actually, I read any kind of book that I can get my hands on. My favorite book was Guns, Germs, and Steel, and I read it while I was at university, and it is actually, it's a look at, I guess, humankind over time and what makes some nations conquerors and over other ones, and it's based on agricultural needs and what you can find where they live instead of based on race or I guess money. Today's culture is affecting children by making them think that they get everything that they want without ever having to do anything for it, and I think it's very sad. So parents, I guess you can blame the parents or just blame society on the fact that they are rewarded for not doing anything. The most beautiful thing that I've ever seen was the painted desert at sunset. We were on a family vacation. We're all there at the edge of this mountain, I guess, and then they're always laid out. You could see all the colors of the rainbow, and it was just beautiful. Seriously, what is going on in my mind, I should not say out loud.
Don't just say somebody's name.
Soon enough, the guy will be you, yeah, you learn a lot about a girl.
My favorite science was math because it came naturally to me, and as long as you have the correct equation, you'll get the correct answer. I took a lot of math. I took 4 years of math in high school, and then I took 2 years of, I guess it was algebra in college, as well as 2 years of accounting. Square of a number is its number times itself. The Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So if you have a right triangle, you have two lengths of two sides of the triangle, you can find the third length of the triangle. Very carefully. My femur is here.
And your clavicle?
My clavicle is here. Is there a God? That is a great question. At the moment, I do not believe in God just because that's how I feel in life. I think that there is, I guess I would say that I am agnostic. I believe there's an overall being, maybe that's omnipresent, and that kind of oversees what's going on, but I don't really think there's one God that is good and then somebody that's evil. Objective morality, no. How do I learn to be good? You're going to use the golden rule. Treat others as you would like to be treated. If you don't want to be treated that way, then don't do it. Science is great. I love biology. I just think it's cool how things evolve. I do believe in evolution, even though I was born Catholic, but I have a cafeteria style Catholicism where I just kind of pick and choose what I want. And then again, I don't believe in God. So it doesn't really work out for me in the end. However, if heaven exists and I arrive at the pearly gates, I would like God to say, welcome, instead of, you're at the wrong door.
Learn a lot about a girl.
My favorite curse word is fuck. You gonna get my razor blade?
Learn a lot about a girl, the way that you meet her. Was she with a guy when you met her? How did you treat her? Was she lying to her man to be out in your